When Notre
Really?
Dame was on fire,
You
Michel
serious?
Obama was on a boat on the scene, drinking champagne with other people, key people, looking at the
Wow.
fire. Did you know this?
All right, so we were talking about how this is going to end up being social chaos, and not only war, but it's going to be chaos on the streets within each country. And there's a lot of prophecies about that. And I know that you follow one prophecy in particular talks about France, and that's from Marie-Julie Jahani. I'd like to get your just a broad outline of your opinion and insight into these prophecies and what you think they foretell.
Okay, so what's happening? We are at the end times. It was in all prophecies all over the place in many religions. What's the deal? What's really taking place? We are at the time of final judgment, a fight between the dark forces, and the light. Jesus Christ and the light, basically. This is a final fight between those dark forces that have been on this planet for a very long time, okay? So we are at a time where they are coming out. This is why you hear about these satanic rituals and all stuff. We've never heard so much about this because they're coming out. They've been hiding themselves for a long time. Now they're coming out. So we're into this fight. What's, in broad terms, what's his plan? France is the nuclear center of this change because it's reported in all prophecies as being the new Jerusalem. And the Notre Dame de Paris, the cathedral in Paris, is a very powerful, energetic center. That's why they seized this center. They put the cathedral in fire and they rebuilt it with all the Kabbalistic and the Talmudist rituals and esoteric.
Go back again. So they rebuilt it as what? They've changed something in it?
Well, they rebuilt it. They rebuilt the cathedral, but they put all the esoteric Talmudist and Kabbalist symbols. So they are playing they're playing on esoteric energies, esoteric powers to.
Is that like pagan, or is it somehow related to Jewish mysticism? Or
it's a Talmudist and Kabbalist. Okay,
the Jewish, right?
The Khazars, but the Khazars are not Jewish. They pretend to be Jewish, but they're not Jewish. But it all leads to Khazars. The Khazars. So it's a bit complicated to explain, but basically they are preparing the ground for the Antichrist and the satanic. We're fighting against Lucifer. We're fighting against Lucifer.
So I didn't know that about the cathedral. So you're saying that they burnt it. That was part of a plan, like some kind of a plan by the Luciferians or Freemasons or Illuminati. I don't know who do you want to call them.
Yeah,
but go on.
Yeah, I was saying to you offline, Ron, that I made a broadcast last year on the fire of Notre Dame. I made some research and I was helped by many people in France because I never believed a single time of the official version of a cigarette butt who would have started the fire at Notre Dame, which is an infamous statement. Basically, what happened is I uncovered that 1 year before the fire at Notre Dame, they asked a company from Epinal to come over, specialized in treatments of parasites. Okay, and they were pretending there was fungus, mushrooms, fungus, and in beams, wooden beams in the cathedral, okay, at the very top. So they pretended there was fungus. I mentioned to you, Ron, that those beams, wooden beams, are 700 years old, So you can imagine that not a single treatment was ever made on these wooden beams, not even a single, because they are so hard. They've been through the ages and stuff. There's not a single mushroom or fungus who can get into the wood. So they've never been treated, never. And just out of nowhere, just by chance, someone is saying, "Oh, there's fungus in the wooden beams." It's crazy. So this company came, and we can see picture. Right? It's in the press. Everything is documented. Huh? You can see it. In the broadcast, I showed the pictures and stuff. You see the guys. They've been spraying a product, inflammable product, on old wooden beams. And we know now, because the smokes were yellow smokes and stuff, it's a Termite 7. Termite 7, they sprayed this product on all over the wooden beams.
Wow.
That's why the fire took so quick and it made yellow smokes like this. It's typical of Termite 7. It's an inflammable liquid. And that's why the fire just started like crazy in less than 2 hours. So we know now that this fire involves the highest level of the government, the French government, Emmanuel Macron, and the Secret Service. So they are behind this fire. They are behind it because they are Talmudists. In reality, they are Talmudists. They follow the satanic religion, basically, and they are behind this. What's going to happen? Marie-Julie Gianni forecast Paris is going to be destroyed. Very likely that it's going to be very difficult to live in Paris. And the new capital in France was going to be at the beginning in Brittany. But it won't be Paris anymore.
So there won't be Paris anymore. It'll be destroyed completely.
It's in the Prophecies of Marie-Julie Gianni. The Paris will be destroyed by the fire. It's not going to be a good time to be in Paris. What's basically is going to happen is that France will be the first country to fall and will be the first country
to rise up again.
But it's going to be through a very difficult time, 4 5 years of very difficult times, a civil war. Because you know, Ron, that the Freemasons are behind the 1789 revolution. It's not the people who created the revolution. It's the Freemasons. The Freemasons all leads to satanic Luciferian cult. Okay? It leads always to the Luciferian satanic cult. And the Freemasons are all part of this. And they created the French Revolution.
Yeah, and you spoke about it as being a prophetic epicenter of the world, of this battle between good and evil.
Yeah.
Does that somehow mean, does the prophecies talk about the Antichrist, having something to do with France as well?
Yes, it's planned the Antichrist will come. We're not sure who it is, but it's gonna be a time of deception, and apparently the Antichrist will be someone who will be nice with everybody, and so it's difficult to say exactly who it is. Some people say it's Michel Obama, because actually it's a guy. Michel Obama is a guy. Did you know this, Ron?
Yes, I heard about that.
Did you know this, Upa?
Mike, they call him.
Michel Obama.
Mike.
By the way, Michel Obama.
Big Mike or something. I can't remember.
Michel Obama.
Trump calls her.
Michel Obama.
Yes.
Was on a boat drinking champagne when looking at the fire at the Notre Dame. When Notre
Really?
Dame was on fire,
You
Michel
serious?
Obama was on a boat on the scene,
I didn't know that.
drinking champagne with other people, key people, looking at the
Wow.
fire. Did you know this?
No, no.
And
Is that true?
she's got a necklace. She had a necklace. You can see the pictures, huh? Because I shared the pictures. I made a broadcast on this. She had a necklace on a book.
Yeah. A book.
The book called Burning.
Really?
Here. Yes, Burning here.
Oh, that's strange.
Yes, there's a lot of esoteric symbolism behind all
Esoteric
they're
symbolism,
doing.
yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you're not going into esoteric symbol, you don't know what's going on.
Wow.
There's no way to understand what's going on.